Hello friends, welcome you in Research Needs. In this video, we will see evaluation of sedative drugs using Cook's pole climbing apparatus. So we will enter into Ex-Pharm software. So here we can see the interface. In that we will click virtual practice. Then to start experiment, we will click here. So now here we can see the interface. In that you can find a apparatus which is known as pole climbing apparatus. Pole climbing apparatus has a grid floor that act as a source of shock. Here we can see a grid floor. In the center of the roof there is a wooden pole. Here you can see the wooden pole. And the apparatus also contains one buzzer. So here it has a buzzer that its switch will be here. One shocking switch also here. So two switch you can find, and one more switch it should have, which by clicking that we can get shock and buzzer both at the same time. So now this is the apparatus. So now we will see the principle. So here objectives, you can see the evaluation of sedative drugs using Cook's pole climbing apparatus. Now we will see the principle. Animal treated with sedative and hypnotic drugs do not show conditioned and unconditioned both responses. It means conditioned means provided, planned, and unconditioned means which is not decided. So that we are going to see here. So this is the principle of the experiment. So here first of all we will see what is sedatives and hypnotics. Sedative drugs decreases the activity, moderate excitement and calm the recipient, whereas hypnotic drugs produces drowsiness, facilitate onset and maintenance of state of sleep that resemble natural sleep. Now what is minute difference between this? It is very necessary to understand this point here. So we will see sedatives in lower dose used to produce calmness, means sedative drugs in lower dose used as a sedatives, and in high dose the same sedative drug act as a hypnotics. It is used to produce sleep like a natural sleep. From that we can make awake the person. If the person has taken a hypnotic drug, we can easily awake that person. Now we will see the instruction first before starting the experiment. Instructions: animals were kept on grid floor of pole climbing apparatus, and training of animals is conducted in the pole climbing apparatus, which has a floor that acts as a source of shock. In the center of the roof there is a wooden pole and the animals are trained as follow. Pressure is pressed, conditioned stimulus after 20 seconds shock, unconditioned stimulus of 20 watt delivered to the floor grid. The animals were trained to climb the pole to avoid shock. This was repeated until the animal learned to climb the pole soon after hearing the buzzer, even without receiving the shock. Such animals which climbed the pole within 1 to 5 seconds after pressing the buzzer were chosen for the study. Sedative drug administration. Testing of rat were conducted after giving sedative drugs. Animals do not climb on pressing the buzzer. Animals do not climb on passing current on grid floor. So that we will select as the drug have a sedative action. So now we will see the experiment. First of all, this is a pole climbing apparatus. Here you can see the grid. Here you can see the wooden pole. So Pole climbing apparatus has a grid floor that acts as a source of shock. Here we can pass the shock. In the center of the roof there was a wooden pole. The apparatus also contained a buzzer. So this was the details about the experiment. Now we will start the experiment. So first of all we will give the training to our animal. So first we will start training session. First we will click the buzzer, then after 20 seconds follow buzzer to train the mouse. So first we will click the buzzer. Now after 20 seconds we will click the current to give the shock. Like that we will do 3 times. The animal will be sure that I have to climb on the pole while I am getting shock or I am listening this buzzer sound. We will train it again. Now we will click the buzzer. We will wait for 20 seconds. Now we will click the current. Now we will do that 3rd time. We will click the buzzer. After 20 seconds, now we will give the shock. So here you can see the animal is trained. We can also train it again for more time. It's up to you, but we have done already 3 times. So now we will go to see trained mouse. So we will click the buzzer. Again we will see the trained mouse. First 2 times we will see the buzzer. Now again we will see the 2 times we will see the current. Button without clicking buzzer button, I am directly only clicking the current button. Again it is climbing on the pole. So we have checked 2 time buzzer and 2 time giving shock. It is climbing on the pole. So now we will see the experiment. So here it is control group, which is treated with the saline. First we will click the buzzer. Again we will see the control group animal. Now we will click the current. It is going up. Now we will again click the control animal. We will it is going up. Again we will see giving current to the animal. It is climbing on the pole. So now we will see the animal group which is treated with the sedative and hypnotic drugs. So we will click that. After buzzer, it is not giving any response. So we will go for current. Again it is not showing any response. It means the animals feeling sedative or it is feeling sleepy. So now again we will click the buzzer. There is no response. It is feeling sleepy. Again we are giving current, but it is not showing any response. So here you can see again buzzer and for current it is not showing any response. So now we will see the observation table. So here we will give the control response to buzzer positive. We will write response to current in control group, it was positive. For sedative groups it was no response. Again here no response. Now we will see the result table. Here we can see the results. Control group showing positive response to the buzzer and the current, but sedative groups showing no response. It means the testing sample drug having a sedative response. So now we will go and check the conclusion. Animal treated with the sedative and hypnotic drugs do not show conditioned avoidance response to buzzer, and also unconditioned response to mild current. Now I will explain the conclusion in simple words. What is conditioned avoidance response? Normally animals like rat and mice can be trained to associate signals, buzzer sound, with unpleasant events like mild electric shock. Over time, when they hear the buzzer, they avoid the shock by moving to a safe area. And this learned behavior is the conditioned avoidance response. What is unconditioned response? This is the natural automatic reaction to the shock itself, like jumping or moving away. It does not require training. It's an inborn response. So this is called unconditioned response. What conclusion means? When animals are given sedative hypnotic drugs, they become drowsy, less alert, and less reactive because of they do not respond to buzzer. Our conditioned learned response is lost and do not respond to properly to the shock because natural unconditioned reflex is also suppressed. So both conditions are not active now. In short, sedative and hypnotic drugs depress the central nervous system so strongly that both learned behaviors and basic reflexes are reduced or absent. So finally, how was the video? Please do comment. Thank you for watching Research Needs. Thank you very much.